There are various other things you can do to improve your chances of coming up in the local search results and to improve your listing when it does appear.
First, let's consider this common problem. You serve a large business area, but your business is actually located on the edge of the area. Let's say, for instance, you're a personal injury attorney based in a city just outside Denver. When people search for such a service, they almost certainly search using the major city name, even if they're in one of the outlying cities. So they quite likely won't search for personal injury attorney Lakewood or personal injury attorney Aurora, even if that's where they live. They're much more likely to search for personal injury attorney Denver. But what if your firm is in Lakewood or Aurora, even though you serve the entire Denver area? And most of your potential clients will be searching for a Denver firm. Well, here's your problem. Here's what people see when they search for personal injury attorney Denver. See that map? It focuses, not surprisingly, on Denver itself. The outlying cities are not even shown. A huge part of the local search ranking algorithm is, well, location. If you're in the wrong place, it's hard to get listed.
This is a real weakness in the local business search system, but that's the way it is, and it's frustrating for many businesses. You may be the top firm in your field, in your area, but if you're not close to the center of the metropolitan area, you may not even appear when people search for your services.
One way around this would be to move to the center of the area. This might seem extreme, and in many cases would be, but I'm sure there are cases in which it makes perfect sense. If you have to move offices anyway, location-based search results should at least factor into the decision.
And of course, sometimes people pretend to be closer to the center of the area than they really are. I know one woman whose financial services business ranks very well in her city, in the local search results, despite the fact that she moved out of the center a number of years ago. Most of her communications are via phone and email, so her physical location really doesn't matter. She just never bothered updating her Google listing and continues to rank highly.
You may also be able to help your local search ranking by optimizing your pages for organic search, as I explained in an earlier video. The search engines associate your local listing with your website. You're going to provide them with your URL. The better your site ranks in the organic results and the better optimized for your city, the better your local listing may do. So getting links from other sites pointing to your site with location keywords in the anchor text could be a very good thing. You might also want to make sure you get listed in as many other local directories as possible. The major search engines will see this information as they crawl those other directories, so it may help to push you up somewhat. I'll be talking about this subject in the following lessons. Finally, there are a couple of cool enhancements you can add to your Google local listings. First, there's Google Business View, which puts a 360-degree virtual tour of your business into your listing, something very nice if your business ambiance is important. This is an example of a real live business using this feature. In fact, this is part of an associated program, Business View for Hotels. And here's where you can learn more. Google has a partner program in which photographers go out to local businesses to film the virtual tours, and often also take a few static photos that can be used in your listing too. I've seen this service advertised for as little as $290. For businesses with lots of space, there's something called the Street View Partner Program. This is being used by amusement parks, malls, ski areas, race courses, and so on, to get Street View images into Google Maps. This is Street View imagery inside Google Maps taken at a local ski area. You can learn about this service here. Finally, there's Google Indoor Maps, which you can find out about here. The system allows searchers to look inside maps of large buildings, such as malls, airports, theaters, and museums. The user clicks on the building, and the indoor map appears, along with a vertical bar on the right side. Clicking on a number on the bar shows a different floor in the building.
This whole world of local listings is constantly expanding. Another example is events. Google gathers event information from Eventbrite and Eventful, for instance, and if it can correlate the event with a particular business, based on the address, it drops event information into the local listing. So keep your eyes open and keep working on your business listings. The more active and more complete the listings, the more likely they are to be found and used.